嗨，
Hi.
然后在你身上，我一个颜色。
So the first thing I do when I'm looking at a generative collection that looks like it's got some variety is I cross my eyes like it's a find the hidden message puzzle to look at two of them to just see how similar they are. So I can see the face is similar, the lips are different. Like you can see which traits are like the same everywhere.
It's amazing to see our guest here today. Hi.
Oh, ran away.
Oh, she's running away. It's too fast. Hi, William. It's good to see you.
Good to
How
see
you
you.
doing?
Good to see you. How's it going? Yeah, we have first day of school here.
Ah, wow. And how's it going?
Yeah, she said she had a lot of fun, but then she had to run out to piano practice. So I didn't hear from Ella much at all.
Okay, well, lots of new friends, huh? William, I appreciate to accepting to analyzing the VR future. It's out of the context, but please be ready and aware about the new diseases. I guess having a kid which who is going to the school, it means like it always brings new illnesses to home.
So let's check out this project. So we've got a project on the board. We got some hot takes already. Here it is, VR Future. Here's the VR Future Genesis. Here's the website. OpenSea never even updated the X icon.
They after terminal they decided to going also a terminal project with themselves. So every day co-pass, but it's okay because we supported them in the first days of their project, and I don't mind if they want to put the same name with us. So, but yes, they did.
So
That is okay.
I saw some weird things here. They have a website. There's nothing on it. It says mint. It says we're sold out. Go straight to secondary market. Their page on OpenSea just says coming soon, not coming soon. And then there's nothing else. Is there anything else here or are they just pictures?
Just pictures.
All right, so.
And I checked also their activity, couldn't find anything really.
Okay, floor price is 0. Volume is $1 million.
I mean, they sold out like in 10 minutes or something. So to me, it was questionable because at that time, all the projects were selling wet clothes, new approach at that time in the market. Like if you are sold out in the first 5 minutes or something, like it means you are really popular, really successful in the space, which it's not really going like that. Because I know from even the pizza dough, we have community. We do have real people in the community. We've been working for everything. And even our project is not selling at all. We're trying to sell pizzas for 3 years or something on the pizza now.
Yeah.
the pizza NFTs, right? So I mean, to me, all the projects, almost all the NFT projects are questionable for me.
Good. So really, we're just doing a quick legitimacy analysis, and this is the lowest level of diligence. I mean, we have tools for everything I'm showing you, but really, yeah, I'm really just giving you the minimum here. So then we pick one more. You type a number, like, so we put this here, and then we take these 3 transactions, and we look at them. And the first question is, so who did the transaction come from? This person. This one came from this person, and it came from this person. So we want to see, like, things that would be scary would be like no transactions since then. That would be scary. This person has done active stuff up to 100 days ago. This is not a ridiculous type of thing. Okay, this one only does a couple. So, okay, money in from Coinbase, does a few transactions on one contract, leaves. Comes in a different day, money in from a different. Like this looks like could be a robot. Only doing NFT bulk purchase. Okay, let's pick another one. Okay, years ago comes in, has a 0.4. That's not like a X dollar purchase from Coinbase, so this is maybe a little better. Comes in. This one looks a little better. Have they done anything since then? Not really. So they did this VR transaction thing and then they sent tokens. I mean, like this does not look like natural behavior. But let's put it to the test. So let's compare this to Sue Squares. So here are all the transfers for Sue Squares. And this one, I mean, basically nobody's minted this in a while. You're still seeing transactions. This Sue Squares has much less than $1 million in liquidity on chain. So it's a quote smaller project. Now Sue Squares is an older project. It is the oldest. So we can look at some of the NFT transfers over time. Let's pick one of the tokens. Okay, so we take this token. So what we're doing is we're just typing in random token numbers. So we're not getting it like a recent one. This is actually going to be rough for Sue Squares because they didn't sell out. Okay, so I don't even know if these tokens exist, if they were minted yet. So only about 30% of them minted. This one was square number 2. It only moved once, and it went to this person. This person.
I don't think we do have only one wallet behavior. I mean, even my wallet's also really miserable. If you want to say it's desperate right now, like I do have like those wallets, and I'm not doing any transaction at all anymore. But also like I guess it's difficult to only looking and trying to understand from each hand. When I found the Tornado Cash on the Ether scan, then I do know that wallet is professional in the NFT space. But other than that, I don't see just one direct behavior on the people's buying, purchasing behaviors. Do have WhatsApp group right now in the terminal. It sounds desperate, but
it's desperate.
It is the only way to bring people together.
Yeah. It's tough. It's tough to make a community.
Oh, no.
Maybe I'm being harsh.
It's Virgil and Fahad, the founder of the projects you've seen. So what they're doing, basically right now, they're going another way as VR feature, and they're planning to entering VR education in Turkey. Also, like that group doesn't that much know how to do business. So somehow I do still have a relationship with the founders of this project, and I wanted to just analyze together with you because you've been asking for it.
So sorry, I've nothing good to say now except, came out in 2022, so at least it's not a new dump.
Okay.
And
go ahead.
It's just a bunch of pictures. I'd like to see something. Like even a story, something. But if they're doing something with it, let me know. Update your OpenSea page. I don't think it's fake.
It's not fake, but maybe the buyers are, I don't know.
I'm not buying it. There's no story.
From 1 to 5, rate this project to me.
This is a 1.5.
Really? Yeah. That bad? We should start today's podcast. We couldn't start it because also it would be lovely if we can fund our podcasts,
Yeah.
And we are not releasing anything, and I'm always paying from my pocket.
You gotta minimize what you need. That's a very important skill in creating, is what is the minimal thing that you need to ship today? The goal is to ship today. And if you can't ship it today, make it easier. And if you need to pay for other people, that's a dependency. So is there a way to take your product and ship it today without anybody else's help?
But travel is not product at all. So scarce is a product.
If the goal is to have a community, just cancel everything and just have a Zoom call. Done. You can do that today. So
yeah, I have done before.
There you go.
That's what I did. After that, do you remember our last time in the special.io?
Yeah.
It was a disaster. There wasn't really many entry to the site. That's the reason why I went for the WhatsApp group. Like there are 50 people literally on that WhatsApp group. At the beginning, we were trying to building city in Mars. And now we do have WhatsApp group about sustainability and technology, and it doesn't do anything. Also, in the community in Turkish ecosystem, no one is really talking about these realities of the NFTs or the Web3 or the AI things like AI ethics or the energy that we are spending or the like climate crisis. There are lots of non-profit organizations, but they are not blending the technology and all these issues together. So it is our chance, like we bring that new phase of the realities of the world. But I was actually wondering, William, what you thought about. I guess there were some tweets that I did read that you sent out, but I don't know if you share here on this space in this space about this like speculation or like the thing about like the SEC declaring like or the NFTs as securities. Because one of my friends, like there was also like this. I think like a Ripple. One of the Ripple lawyers has sent out a tweet about this like document. Basically, like they were implying that artists or art galleries were kind of like like we're okay for now, but marketplaces that like OpenSea like they're in trouble.
I think they're in trouble. We're talking now about the OpenSea Wells Notice from the SEC. I think they should be sued. Yeah, I think OpenSea is due for a sue. What's the headline? You just need to fix these 5 things so you don't get sued. Okay. Remove the word floor price. That's a security. Remove this whole thing where you're showing the prices activity over time. That's not a product. When you go on Christie's, they don't do this. Christie's is a legitimate auction house. OpenSea is obviously trading a security. So you just need to remove this chart. You need to remove this chart, right? And just make it more about the actual items. Just keep this page, right? Keep this is fine. And get rid of all that crap. Because obviously they're treating it like a security. And so that's why they're getting a Wells notice. It doesn't even matter what the underlying thing is. But if you're selling it as if it is a security, then you deserve to be sued by the SEC, or at least investigated. That's what's coming. So my advice to OpenSea, and they didn't ask for it, is to just remove all this crap that doesn't belong here. Stop treating NFTs like securities. Otherwise, you're going to be treated like a securities dealer. Okay, hello. Maybe 90% of it full of this crap. They're really minor of art you can find on OpenSea when it comes to the art or from the artists or the galleries. And the OpenSea in total, I don't know how $1 billion they made last 3 years or whatever. They made by this crap, and they're not gonna let it away. So we still haven't seen the Wells notice. Here we go. Bankless sides.
You're on board with. Wait, you're on board with Bored Apes being securities, David?
Because, well, it's kind of hard to defend that they're not when they have the whole entire.
No, that's not the question. The question is OpenSea.
And like, why is a Bored Ape different than an
Bored Ape ecosystem? There's
claim about ETH too.
I don't know. I think.
Okay, so they're getting sidetracked. It's very easy to get sidetracked. Coinbase is getting And then they were actually going after the EIP authors, about the people that were working on Ethereum itself. This has to do with staking. And people are like, oh my God, Ethereum is going to be classified as a security. Complete misdirection. You have to actually read the Wells Notice to see what's going on here. Since we can't see it, I think it's either a scam, like maybe they're getting a Wells Notice for something that they did a year ago that was really, really bad, possibly related to royalties when they changed. OpenSea changed a lot of things. They had OpenSea Pro, which they renamed to something else, right? They did a lot of stuff. So any one of these things could have been bad news for OpenSea. If you're Devin and you receive a Wells Notice for doing the bad thing, don't post the Wells Notice and just say we got a Wells Notice. Don't say why. Then you're going to get all the community support when in fact maybe you actually did a bad thing. You know, just publish the Wells Notice. Like, let us read it. If you did something bad, own up to it. If the Wells Notice is bad, you can publish it. There's no reason you can't publish it. It doesn't hurt your position. So let the community see it. And also, OpenSea needs to be changed. Oh, there's a nice article. So we want to look at this. It's called Sunk Cost. It is the rise and fall of OpenSea. This is a great article by Ben Wales. And you talked about the billions. It does talk about the revenue figures from OpenSea. It talks about the profit levels and all that stuff. You know, they hired a lot of people. They fired a lot of people. They wait for NFT NYC. They see how big the market's going to be. They are let down by that. And then they let people go. I never got into NFTs. I never got into buying and selling and flipping. You know, I'm glad that SEC is coming after some of these behaviors, which I didn't want in the first place. The time is run. I don't know if this is the obituary for OpenSea, but it's definitely the end of another era for them.